Now another tech lab is going down for the factory, so you may see more siege tech for his army, but the orbital command has moved down, and we'll be able to drop down more of those mules. Now this is an interesting thing to note. Forever has actually elected to move his base out to a farther position as opposed to the immediate natural to defend it from those earlier drops. Hasn't been scouted. I don't know if it will be scouted, but that just tells you exactly what's going on. Now an armory going down for one, so he does anticipate more Vikings coming into the fray and more air units. He's even getting Vikings himself to combat the Vikings of Forever. But with this armory, you can expect more units shortly. He is going to scout down here, see the army, see the expansion. Going to see kind of everything that he can possibly see about his opponent, see the buildings, see the structures. Going to go for an armory himself as he scouted that out right away. Actually, he didn't see it, but he does know a Thor would be very effective for him in the future, or he can basically go for vehicle upgrades. Bunker going down for one, as he doesn't want to lose this expansion at all. He does have the tanks ready and willing, not very much on the lines of bio, but now he is going for that Thor. One thing to notice, this must have been where he decided to do that supply drop on his supply depot, because he was so supply blocked. It is an easy out, but most players would rather use that on their mineral lines to get that economy boosted. Now another expansion on the way, as he's going to go ahead and build it there. 3 expansions now for Forever will help him out immensely. Scouting going down in the front. Will he see the expansion? No, he will not. He will basically see the front of this army. Vikings stayed long enough. Now he is going to move out, be a little bit aggressive with them, see what he can find. Notices that the gold has not been seized by his opponent. That Thor is actually stuck at the moment. He cannot move out with it. More scans going down. I do not know where it is. Most likely scanned. One was the one who was most likely scanned, as there is more revealed. Now 2 Thors out on the battlefield. Looking at the unit tab, you do see that there are significantly more SCVs for one, as well as 2 Thors. A little less on the Viking count, but more in the Marine count. So his army overall highly superior, but he does want to macro up, possibly go for that max army size to see if he can get an early win. However, more expansions going on for Forever. Very kind of greedy gameplay. Knowing that the gold hasn't been taken, he does have the expansion advantage. Now, 2 more Thors being produced. He is going for a Thor-heavy army. Wow, and you also see Forever is going for ship weapons and infantry upgrade level 1. To see what could possibly be occurring here. 3 bases now fully functioning for Forever. His economy will most likely get jump started, and sure enough, yes it is. He's actually doing better on the income side of the battle. That is because the early army of 1 is not going to be very aggressive. 0-1 is going to continue to turtle. I don't approve of this personally. Not a lot of aggression going on. Basically, we're going to see, this feels like it's a Bronze League game, but sure enough, this game is on the Masters League, or these players are Masters level. This is a tournament as well, so I could be trolled in some capacity. I should look these players up to see for sure. Hellions moving out, trying to see what they will do, but it does seem like they will do some scouting and notice some interesting things. These Vikings, will they land and possibly take them out? Hellions see that that expansion has been built. Vikings will try to destroy one with their machine guns, but no, the Hellions are very fast and they have the pre-igniters. So very dangerous indeed. More Thors coming down the pipe. A barracks was originally going to be built, but was cancelled, and instead is going for that command center, knowing that he is behind in the expansion count. Now, if these destructible rocks are destroyed, he can hope to expand over the mountain there. Expansion for forever. He is going to queue up his units. This cannot be Master's level. I was trolled. I am sorry. But there is a decent amount of Marauders out on the field. So much into the defense, so much into the expansions. They are playing such a heavy macro game. However, if they want to go along the lines of who can get to a max army first, it seems like it will be favorable towards one. He will be able to do more damage. And they are scanning each other. Their economies will be so bolstered. But this attack is incoming. He isn't so much prepared for it. These siege tanks are going to try and siege up, but if they are destroyed early, there's not that much they can do. More damage being dealt with. Oh my goodness, so much being done by the Thors using their Megaton cannons. Oh, that is amazing. They're actually using that ability. Thors will be able to take down more units. More siege tanks being destroyed. The Thors are now the heavily superior army at the moment. Destroying the bunker, destroying the units. Will they be able to handle these Vikings? Oh, he's going to lose one Thor. Is he going to lose any more? Does not seem so. These units will crumble to the amazing units and another air unit. So far, so much damage being done. An SCV trying to repair his Thors as much as possible. Loading up and running away with that command center. These SCVs are now free for the Thors to take. Now a siege tank has expanded down to prevent that early expansion from occurring. Now more medevacs and siege tanks are being made for forever. The Thor is going to do some damage, but he should move it away. There is no chance it can sustain hits from the siege tank. However, he does not see that. Oh, that is dangerous. Now, the expansion has been moved over 4-1, hoping to get that completed. The income is now kind of cut short for forever. He did lose a lot of units, is going for concussive shells and combat shield a little later than would be advisable. Marines not so advisable in this matchup at the time, due to the fact that there is a lot of mech going on, but Marines are very good supporting units throughout